Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive.
Always ready.
Today we're tackling something that I know a lot of you are curious about.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
Metabolism and how it all ties into weight loss.
Ah, the age-old question. Everyone wants to know the secret to unlocking their metabolism for easier weight loss, right?
Exactly. So to get us started, I was looking at this definition of metabolism from Quora, and it said that metabolism is like the process of converting food into energy.
Makes sense. Pretty straightforward.
But it's happening constantly, right? It's not just when we eat.
Absolutely. That's a big misconception people have. Metabolism is running 24/7, even when we're just chilling on the couch.
So it's like even if we're not actively working out, our bodies are still using energy.
Precisely. Our bodies need energy to perform all sorts of functions, from breathing to digesting food to keeping our hearts beating.
Wow, so it really is a nonstop process
It is. And that's why it's so important to understand when it comes to weight loss.
because it determines how efficiently we burn calories, right?
You got it. Some people naturally have a faster metabolism, which means they burn more calories at rest. Others have a slower metabolism, so they may need to be more mindful of their calorie intake and exercise habits.
That explains why some people seem to eat whatever they want without gaining weight, while others struggle even with strict diets.
Exactly. It's not just about calories in versus calories out, but also about how efficiently your body utilizes those calories.
So, what are some of the things that affect our metabolism?
Well, a lot of it comes down to factors like age, genetics, and muscle mass.
Age and genetics, I get. We can't really control those. But muscle mass, we can influence, right?
Absolutely. Building muscle through strength training is one of the most effective ways to boost your metabolism.
So hitting the gym isn't just about looking good, it's actually helping us burn more calories even when we're not working out.
Precisely. Muscle tissue burns more calories at rest than fat tissue. So the more muscle you have, the higher your resting metabolic rate.
Interesting. So it's like a long-term investment. We put in the work to build muscle, and it pays off by keeping our metabolism revved up.
Exactly. It's like upgrading your engine to a more fuel-efficient model. You'll burn more energy even while idling.
Love that analogy. But I gotta ask, what about all those crazy diets and supplements that claim to boost metabolism? Do any of those actually work?
Well, there are a lot of myths out there for sure. Some people swear by eating 6 small meals a day to keep their metabolism fired up. Others load up on spicy foods or drink gallons of green tea.
I've heard that one.
But the truth is, while those things might have a small temporary effect, the overall impact on metabolism is pretty minimal.
So no magic bullet, huh?
Afraid not. The key to a healthy metabolism is a balanced diet with plenty of fruits, vegetables, and lean protein combined with regular exercise and good sleep habits.
Makes sense. It's about building sustainable lifestyle changes rather than falling for quick fixes. And speaking of making healthy changes, imagine if you could get rid of stubborn fat and support weight loss in a simple and healthy way.
From home.
Yep, from home. Well, you can find out more by visiting https://rebrand.lightsolutionweightloss or by clicking on the link in the description.
Smart. Always good to empower folks with resources. Now, where were we? Yes, sustainable changes. Let's talk sleep. Many overlook the importance of quality sleep for a healthy metabolism.
I'm guilty of that.
You and millions of others. You see, when we're sleep deprived, our bodies produce more cortisol, which is a stress hormone that can actually slow down our metabolism.
Oh, wow. So lack of sleep can actually make it harder to lose weight.
It can. And not just that, it can also increase cravings for sugary and fatty foods, making it even harder to resist those late-night snacks.
It explains a lot about my late-night ice cream runs. So it's not just willpower, it's my hormones messing with my metabolism.
It's all connected. And while we're on the topic of hormones, let's not forget about the impact of chronic stress.
Right, because when we're stressed, our bodies release even more cortisol, which we know isn't good for metabolism.
Exactly. It can lead to a whole cascade of hormonal imbalances that affect our weight, energy levels, and overall health.
So it's really important to manage stress levels, not just for our mental well-being, but also for our physical health, including our metabolism.
100%. It's about taking care of our whole selves, mind, body, and spirit.
Got it. So we've covered diet, exercise, sleep, stress. Is there anything else we should be mindful of when it comes to supporting a healthy metabolism?
Absolutely. Let's not forget about hydration.
Drinking enough water.
More important than most people realize. Even mild dehydration can slow down your metabolism.
So staying hydrated is like keeping our internal engine running smoothly.
Perfect analogy. Remember, all these elements, exercise, sleep, stress management, hydration, they all work together to keep your metabolism humming along.
And it's not about being perfect, right? It's about finding what works best for us and making gradual, sustainable changes.
Precisely. It's a journey, not a destination.
I think a big takeaway here is that boosting metabolism isn't about finding a magic pill or following the latest fad diet.
Right. It's about understanding the complex interplay of factors that influence our metabolism and making informed choices that support our overall health and well-being.
Well said. This has been such an eye-opening deep dive.
Glad to hear it.
Before we wrap up, though, any final thoughts for listeners who might be feeling overwhelmed by all this info?
If you're struggling with weight loss, remember, you are not alone. Millions of people are facing the same challenges. And for additional resources and support on your weight management journey, don't forget to check out the link in the description.
Awesome. And remember, it's all about progress, not perfection. Keep learning, keep experimenting, and find what works best for you. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of metabolism. We'll see you next time.